Hey y'all, glad you hopped on over. I am trying to catch all of my. I thought I did. Johnny, I don't see a wrench on you. Is it there? I'm so glad you came. Hey Laurel. Hey Erin. Coco and Shauna. Michelle H. Johnny. Tina T. Tina. Everybody today has had the most awesome stuff. All right, I'm trying to make sure. Hey Mel, I'm going to take your wrench away, okay? Trying to take the wrenches away. All right, let's see. I see Michelle H. Where are you? Hey, Jeannie, how are you doing? I'm glad you participated in the hop today. There's been so many awesome things. And all right, I don't see 2L yet. I got you, Michelle, and I got you, Johnny. All right. I had so many things I wanted to do, and I didn't get any of them done. But I've been watching all these wonderful videos, and I got some ideas. So I thought, okay, I'm going to show you a little bit about where I started. Actually, I started way before this with just folk art painting because I had always wanted to paint. And I started a fine art class back in 2004. And life took a curve. I was in it for about 2 years after work, one night after work. But then life took a curve and I had to put that aside. But these are some of the drawings I did in that class. And that's done with like 3 pencils. It's learning values. One of the most important things to learn when you're drawing and when you're painting is the values to give it dimension. And so this is one I had to do. Hey, Wendy, how are you doing today? And hey, Pam, I did. These are all done with pencils. And a lesson I'm going to impart to you is if you're going to spend hours working on something, make sure it's on good paper. This was just in a little cheap sketchbook. And I spent hours trying to get that hand right there. Right. And that hand, this is a John Singer Sargent called The Dancer. And I spent all those hours on it. And it's on terrible paper. So that's some learned wisdom for you. I could never get Mary's face right. And I finally had to just let it go and leave it alone because I was going to ruin it. This is the first one that I had to do. So this was my very first drawing in the class. And when life took a hard turn and I had to stop my art class, the church let me start an art group at the church. And I was so excited because my vision was artists getting together to do things, to work together, to one else. Where is she? I didn't see her. Where are you, 1L? I'm going to find her real quick. That was my vision, was all, different artists within the church and within the community getting together and painting, doing projects for the church, maybe having classes and that kind of thing. Because I'm not a teacher. I was not a teacher. I said that most of my life. I am not a teacher. So they told me I could have I could get the group started. And the first night, there were 23 people there. And I was just shocked that there were that many artists. And then I found out that none of them knew how to do anything. And they thought I was going to be their teacher. Well, I looked up and said, this was not the vision. And he basically said to me, well, you got all these people. What are you going to do? And so I just thought, well, I'm just going to show them how to do what I know how to do. And we started and we had a blast for 3 years. I just had a blast with it. And I found out I could teach somebody how to do something if they really wanted to learn. If you don't want to learn, nobody can teach you. But if you want to learn, you can. So I've been just amazed at all the beautiful work. I mean, just so many things. Everybody's work. that they've shown has just been outstanding and different. And that's what I love. It's okay to do something different, to take an idea that somebody that you've seen, but then make it yours and do it different. And Michelle has got everything you need. Everything you need to get started with mixed media. And that's the turn that I took when I couldn't do the fine art class anymore. And I love it. I found that I love it. This is a little one of my first. Before I ever started doing the class, I was in a little online Bible study, and I actually took that photograph in the Vatican Museum. And we were doing, our theme for that week was created in his image. And that image always stuck with me because there's these ginormous, 20-foot tall marble angel statues on either side of and I call them pious popes crypts, because it's just unbelievable how they look. But I just started with that, and it's very one-dimensional, but it's got tissue paper, it's got rub-ons and paint, and I thought, okay, that's mixed media. And then I branched out from there, and we did all kinds of lovely things. And I especially today loved Danielle's cigar boxes because I'm working on cigar boxes. I sell cigar boxes. I do monthly sales. I'm hoping to work into doing craft and chats like so many other people, because I really need to be doing more crafting. And so I tried to do it with just sandpaper, but my hands just won't let me do it. So I went and got just a little inexpensive $15 sander. And in just a couple of minutes, I had almost all of the finish off. And these boxes don't have a lot of finish anyway. And so what I did, and what I was going to show you that I'm doing with this, let me move that out of the way. And I was every hop I watched, I changed my mind about what I was going to do with this. I don't know still. But what I was telling everybody, and you can get it from Michelle, just any heavy modeling paste. The cigar boxes have the little bit of debossing on it. And I started this earlier, and all you have to do is just take a minute amount of modeling paste and just run it across that debossed area if you want a smooth surface to work with, and then just scrape it off. Sorry, this is not the best knife to work with, but it was the only one I could find to grab. A lot of my art stuff is in a closet, and I have a hard time getting to it right now. So all that I have left to do, and I'll lightly sand all that to get any raised surfaces off for what I'm planning on doing. And I really am thinking, I had pulled the wallpapers that I got from Tim Holtz from Michelle. And I was looking at those, and I may use something a little neutral in the background before I put this down, but I really am thinking about this. I'm not promising that's what it's going to be, but I'm thinking about that. So this has a little bit of debossment on it, and I let some of this dry on my knife while I've been sitting here watching everybody. But so I'm just going over all of this lightly, and again, I'll lightly sand it. There's a little bit here, and just a light sand with sandpaper will take care of that if you want a smooth surface. But I wanted to get rid of the debossed areas because I didn't want the cigar box showing up, the label showing up in what I was going to do. On some I would, on some I wouldn't. So I just was doing a little bit of that. And like I said, I'll do a light sanding on this one because I want this one to have just a little bit more. I know I don't ever get to do it. And I had to, it took a lot of effort to get this stuff out today because I'm in the middle of 10,000 invoices. But, I need to do more crafting. But I want this one to be a smoother surface because I'm going to do some, I think something, if not the peony, something like that. Some Battenberg lace, some pretties, some of the washi tape I haven't really kind of honed my idea down yet, but I'm just trying to get a base started to do that with. And so that's what I've just been playing with while I've been watching the videos and getting ready, because I need to be crafting more. I don't get to do it as much, so I'm trying to get things organized so that I can. I love Michelle. Michelle is just one of the sweetest people you'd ever want to meet. And I love her store. And I have been, actually, I'm going to confess, I've been doing a little shopping while I've been listening and watching the video. So mine's ready to go. I just go in and, and hit check out. But definitely go check it out. She's got some beautiful things in there. And then I want to also remind everybody that her next live sale, excuse me, let me get a drink of water, is Sunday the 3rd at 1 p.m. And you don't want to miss it. It'll be awesome. And this hop was the best idea in the world. And Johnny gets kudos and love and hugs for getting this set up. And it's going to be awesome. I hope that we can help 1L reach her 1,000 subbies. I'm going to go talk to my daughter about, I can't grab her phone because she's not here, but I can go over there later and see how many phones they'll let me grab. There's at least 5 over there, so, and we'll get her subbed. But we just appreciate everybody that's hopped on to share their art and their passion and their love for creativity, because it feeds our spirit. It feeds our soul. I believe when we're doing things that are creative, we're created to be creative, I believe. And when we can find our passion and find our niche, I think it fulfills something in us that we really need. And so it's just, I love seeing what everybody else is doing. Oh, thank you, Danielle. I just had a huge box sale, and I'll be having another one. I've got a surplus of boxes. So if you need cigar boxes, come to my next sale. I'll have plenty. But I do boxes every month. So if you are looking for boxes, just send me a message. But there's several that might be harder to work with, but some of the boxes are so simple to just easily, get the gloss off so you can work with it better. And I've got 2 minutes. I'm trying to make sure I keep an eye on the time. That is, we have to find our passion and our niche, our thing that we can really get, the words get into, really get into it and love what we're doing, and just find that space for it. And I used to sew all the time. And so sewing was my passion for a long time. You got them, Elaine. I got boxes and boxes and boxes. So, but that's what I used to do. I would sew until late at night, and I would pray and sew, and I would listen to things. And the next thing you know, it'd be 2 o'clock in the morning. So find the thing. It might not be mixed media. It might be painting. It might be drawing. It might be coloring. I mean, all of those things are valid art avenues to pursue. And so find the one that touches and I think the word I'm trying to think of is just lights you up inside to be doing it, and pursue that. And there's so many wonderful people in this group right here. If you sub to the people that came before me and the ones that come after me, there is so much inspiration there for all of us. I watch YouTube video. I don't watch TV. I don't have a TV. I watch YouTube videos. So when I sit down, that's right. Find out what touches your heart, and get ideas out there from everybody, and then take it and go with it, and play with it. If it doesn't work, don't worry about it. Look for a different direction. Look for another idea, and then just keep trying until you find your niche. I mean, if you're not sure what your niche is, if you know what it is, go with it. And then add different things. But I just would like to encourage everybody to just find your passion and go with it. You're right. There's so much inspiration out here. So I love all you guys. I appreciate you all. Thanks for hopping in here. And I'll see you on the flip side. I'll see you on Erin's channel. Y'all have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.